College Station, Texas, where they're fired up to gig 'em for their Aggies against the #2 team in the country. Alabama has already wrapped up the regular season conference crown. Of course, Doug Shows and Mike Nance, who's got the ball in hand, three of the best officials around. And we're ready for the 23rd meeting all time between the Aggies and the Tide. And here we go.
Oh, the crowd's ready. Let's see if the Aggie defense is ready.
Jaden Bradley, one of the sensational freshmen in the country, at the point. On the drive, and ran out of territory and threw it away. A&M, not slow, but let's say methodical in their approach.
That's a good point, Brad. They're not slow. They can play fast, but they can play slow better than anybody.
Short on the baseline, jumper by Dennis. And here comes Alabama in a hurry. And again, same spot, same corner, same guy, same turnover.
Alabama has not been getting off to great starts because they're two good looks right there. They normally knock down.
And there's a floater that goes for Wade Taylor.
Floater like that, that's a great sign because they're going to kind of give them that shot. They're not going to give them threes.
This time Sears gets a good pass in the corner, but missed the three again. Dennis, pull up triple, got it.
Next time we're watching him in practice, hoping we saw a couple dunks. We knew he was ready to go.
Yeah, and then the warm-ups before the game, practice yesterday as well, but we saw between the leg dunk and the warm-ups, we looked at each other and said, he's ready. And there, Alabama has the answer with Jaden Bradley's through. Aggies only get about 25% of their points from three-point land. And Alabama, as Jay said, just the opposite. Drive and score by Radford. Brandon Miller on the baseline will kick it out to Bradley.
The Aggies are tough defensively. They can get up into Miller, and they're forcing.
Another bad pass by Bradley, and Radford's going to run with his teammate, and the flush. Draw the fouls as Jay was talking about. In some traffic up off the window, no good, no rebound, cleared off by Dexter Dennis.
Now,
head, tough catch, block shot underneath by Clowney. And on the run out, they missed, but inside the follow is good by Brandon Miller, his first points.
By exit by Texas A&M, slowing them up here.
Miller, fadeaway three. Rebound off to Taylor, and he's got a man ahead. Marble up and under, and it got blocked again.
Well, that looked like it came off the backboard.
I thought so too.
See that again.
Miller in close this time, tips his own miss and got it and won.
All excited, and they get going. It's happened to us.
Taylor inside, got bumped again. Let's see, is the basket count or did he get hit?
In free throw percentage.
We've got three. Taylor might lead this game in rebounding so far.
Yes.
Radford ahead and up and under for Coleman.
And of course, the veteran Welch gets him to the foul line and slows down the Aggies' run.
Whoa! What a finish by Marble.
On the road game for a top team that everyone brings their best game for. Alabama knows how to handle this.
Drive by Radford. And came back and won the game in overtime. So we've got a long way to go.
This is where Quinterly's tough. You got to keep him in front of you.
Boy, that was just a blow by and a scoop shot with the right hand for Javon Quinterly.
So, and that's opening the floor for Quinterly. The drills, right? How fired up he is in all the defensive drills.
There you go. That's what you just said. That's what he can bring when he's out there.
But they do have a way of getting to the rim and getting to the offensive glass. And that's what they got to start doing. Great look here.
Clowney got it down low. Free throws coming up for Bediako. But it's Texas.
This is an adventure here.
Yeah, it is. Oh, look at
Nice.
that. I didn't even want to say what he was.
They've been shooting over.
I love it. He got them both. Good job, Charles. And halfway to that, but they're 1 for 16 right now, Alabama. 6 to shoot. Radford drives and lofts and scores again. Remember, he came back in at the 7:04 mark, and now we're down 2 minutes and almost 4 seconds in a moment here. Brandon Miller trying to get off offensively, has not really been able to. He's got 7 points, only 2 field goals.
Solomon Washington is on Miller. It's length.
That time it goes straight up and straight down.
That was a freshman mistake by execution of game plan. What happens is you get in at halftime and the coach gets to talk to the team.
Miller got the offensive rebound off the Clowney missed 3.
They're getting good looks.
They really are.
You got to take those shots.
Quinterly thought about it. Now drives with 9 to shoot. The kick out to the baseline. That one's short. Underneath, though, cleaned up by Clowney.
That's Clowney's first basket, is it not?
It is.
Wow, he's up there, third leading scorer.
Final possession as Hooch Radford looks up at the shot clock. He's been the star of the first half. Might take the last shot, does, and misses. And that's going to do it. Whoa! That throw, length of the court by Miller almost went in.
Call. I'd slow it up here. I'd pull it out. Unless I was Wade.
And he almost dropped it in.
If my name was Wade Taylor, I'd let it go. Otherwise, I'd pull it out.
And the lay-in underneath, easy. And when you have the length of those two guys with the wingspans, they just pretty much surrounded him with arms. Miller, 3. In and out. Oh, what a follow by Clowney.
To do in the second half is just be aggressive shooting, know where the shots are coming from, and go to the glass. Don't try to figure out what A&M's doing.
Jay, this is the first time it's been single digits since it was 18-10.
Wow.
Dennis underneath. Nice drive. Strong move. The 3 officials. I said I like these guys. I've known them for a long time. I said, you probably didn't like any of these guys.
I like them all now.
Yeah, right. After. A rebound, Miller.
Here they go.
Run.
Here they go.
And he'll do it himself. Quinterly getting some pressure in the backcourt from Gordon.
Just keep the ball in the middle of the floor, yes, and make plays.
And the lob by Quinterly. Beautiful pass. And the finish by Pringle. Symmetrical faces. They're perfect on both sides. You know, that's you. Oh, Sailor. There's your point guard.
There he is. On Quinterly. I would have liked to see him make a play right there in the middle of the floor.
Up until that 3 by Taylor, Dexter Dennis was the only guy that scored this half for the Aggies. That 3 won't go. Clean up underneath is good.
That's their best offense, Brad.
Side.
This is good offense.
They'll take the 3, rimmed out.
That's all right.
With a rebound.
They can offensive rebound that. Quinterly in the middle of the floor is their best offense.
Radford. He'll try a triple and bury it. From their last 3 against ranked teams. They're playing the number 2 team in the country. They've won 11 straight going back to last year in this arena. But here comes Alabama and Javon Quinterly. Miller guarded by Radford will back it out.
This is 2 big-time players here.
Baseline 3 goes for Clowney.
Don't get it on the sidelines where they can load.
Quinterly drive, left hand, rejected. Underneath by Garcia. Gordon bring it the other way, and the drop off to Garcia. Offense from defense. He's going to go to the free throw line. Good job by number 11 on both.
Number of games. At the end of the Mississippi game, that was close. That might have hit the backboard first. That was so close, it's hard for the officials to tell because he put it
back after his first free throw, which is no good. That's her first miss.
Goes up. You play aggressively like that, though, you get away with plays.
Well, that was so
like
bang,
that.
bang. It was going in a hurry, and it was within centimeters. Garcia got scored it as they switched up on it, but now Quinterly comes out of the pile with it. Miller, long 3. Got it.
It was only a matter of time to make a play to give their teammates confidence.
It'll be interesting with him not out there. Who picks up his slack on both ends, really. He's been that good today and all year. Quinterly puts an elbow in and then goes up with the right hand, and we are tied for the first time today.
This year has Quinterly come off the bench, Alabama down, and then created offense for them in the middle of the floor.
Taylor scores on the other end. Got it.
Get it to Quinterly. Get it back to Quinterly in the middle of the floor. It's your best offense.
the window. Showing his versatility.
Quinterly, they're much better offensive team. That's what they need right now.
Bradley's only played 9 minutes. Here's Miller for the tie, and he does.
Team is really impressive. This is how you win road games. They're not pretty. It's never pretty.
Third tie of this half, and that one goes for Taylor.
He went at Quinterly. Great kick ahead by Quinterly.
Boy, Alabama's out of court in a hurry. Miller missed. The tip's no good. The second one is for Clowney.
Really valuable when you got a guy like that.
He's in double figures now, 11. 5-minute mark, tie game. Quinterly wanting Clowney to clear out. Works through the middle of the lane. Miller for the Alabama lead. Rims it out. Kept alive. Out to Quinterly. Hesitates and let's go. And Quinterly drops it in.
On the rim, so Taylor and Radford can drive it.
A running three by Taylor. He works
Has erupted.
tied at 54.
Kadiako slipping.
And a jump ball called.
He doesn't want to guard him. Taylor one-on-one.
And Sears just fouled Radford before the ball was even thrown on. 15 points. They've only missed one free throw all day. They still only missed one free. 1,000 goes quiet while I'm doing the survivor. We'll see who the survivor of this battle of number one.
You're all right.
You want it in this guy's hands. Whoops, and he got fouled by Miller, and that's going to be 4 fouls on. Is that 4 fouls on Miller? It is.
Knows how to draw that foul.
That's 47 makes of it. 25 for Wade Taylor.
So no.
Wade Taylor, career high. Gives his team a 5-point lead with just under 3 to go.
Plenty of time for Alabama. Plenty of time. Quinterly in a horn set.
Clowney almost walked. Sears a triple. Got it.
Great pass by Clowney. Man, has he come on in the second half.
Picked up the dribble and almost walked and then zipped that pass out to Sears, who buries the three, his first of the day. Washington got bumped. No foul called. Basket doesn't drop, and Clowney with yet another rebound.
That was a freshman play. Let's see if it hurts him. Solomon Washington should have kicked that ball out to one of the guards.
Here's the best freshman in the country on the drive, and he'll give it up. Quinterly, three-pointer doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, and
that could be his fifth
foul. If it's on number 24, he's done. Be leaning even more heavy on him the final 2 minutes. Meanwhile, Dexter Dennis continues
to be a great free-throw shooting team.
Boy, and they are lighting it up from the stripe. They're 21-0. Alabama has 57 right now with 1:50 to play.
So now they're just putting Sears in Brandon Miller's spot, and Sears and Quinterly are going to play two-man game.
Clowney hanging in the air. No foul called as Coleman hit the deck, and the Aggies have got it back with 1:30 to play and a 4-point lead.
I would give Coleman a pair of socks for that one, even though they didn't call it, because that was a great defensive play on the drive.
If you missed it earlier, you get a pair of socks if you take a charge with this program. Some of these guys are going to need a bigger dresser when the season's over.
This is where these guards are so valuable.
5 on the shot clock.
Get an offensive rebound here. Kick it out.
Radford at the last second. Did it touch the rim?
A&M is competing with the clock right now as much as they're competing with Alabama.
Here's Quinterly. On the drive. 1 minute with a layup by Quinterly. He's got 12.
This is let him put the shot up on the glass so you can offensive rebound it.
The guy with the ball on the dribble has a career-high day going. Adding more, not on that three. Rebound off to Sears. A steal. A&M's got it back. And they're fouling Taylor. They had to. One at the free throw line more than this guy.
Get a timeout and set up your press.
Got them both perfect from the stripe. If A&M upsets Alabama, there's not going to be a handshake line. Alabama's going to go ahead straight to the locker room. It's not a sportsman thing. It's just a safety issue. Greg Byrne, their athletic director, told us that, and both coaches agreed to that before the game. I just wanted to say that because they're only 15 seconds away now from upsetting the #2 team in the country, and with